record on that one, and then click record on that one, and hopefully it's recording in the right place. Maybe I'll move it over there a second. Okay, I've just gone for a back of a fast electric version of When the Angels Take Revenge. Well, that was called Paul Murphy version. If there's any other collections around here anyway. I thought I might try slow one. I kind of put this song away. But overnight someone sent me a nice message about it. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but hi, you're the gentleman that said interesting song. Thank you for that. Interesting is an interesting. I want to describe it. I don't know if anyone's got a song like this. I thought I might try a slower version just to... got any voice left after the last one. I did a Paul Murphy version, as I always call them, as I say. Anyway, so my children, Dylan and Emily, if you're watching this, turn off, okay? And Chloe, I hope you enjoyed the Easter egg I took around this morning. Chloe's my children's friend. I'll watch you lurking in the shadows, hurling haze at everyone who passed, blaming friends and strangers for your downfall, denying it's you in the looking glass. You started a stampede in the stable and bartered flesh that was not yours to sell. Better start repenting while you're able. The hordes upon your border won't be repelled. The rumors started at your first baptism and have been 3 steps ahead of you ever since. Whoever rolled snake eyes took you home with them. You pleaded self-defense, but none were convinced. I saw you lying in the sympathy cellar, a symphony of excuses playing on your tongue. I was forewarned by your fortune teller, but no one told me the countdown had begun. You look so far away. When I first viewed you, perspective can be deceitful in that way. You claimed everyone you trusted had abused you. The strangest open line I heard anybody say. Since that day, the hours have turned to seconds. Of all you stole, the future hurts the most. When it's for you, whom the cloaked hand beckons, remember me, and you'll see tomorrow's ghost. A child told me truth can be deceptive. His tears indicated how that had been learnt. You decried him, but your memory is selective. I know what you are and who you weren't. Escaping prison doesn't lead to freedom. You can't outrun yourself, try though you might. You offered me your lips But I don't need them. Satan oft times sends his messengers dressed in white. Ambiguity is your opening gambit, while your kisses keep a marked card up their sleeve. Each time you fail, you claim someone planned it. Lies always easier to believe. The storm has brought many trees are tumbling. I don't foresee a clear sky anytime soon. Be careful where you stand, the walls are crumbling. Some jaws will drop when they glimpse inside your room. You wear a wedding ring on every finger. That must mean 10 widows have been robbed. Watching you leave is the only fond memory that lingers. The one that haunts me is the children's sobs. Some nights I can almost forgive you, recalling all you had to do to survive. But what you do today makes me want to outlive you. I'm praying that morning will arrive. I wish I could breathe in some fresh air. Down here it is putrid, damp and dank. It would be so nice to know somebody did care. If I ever meet them, I know who to thank. It's a myth. You find comfort in closure. But still I'd like to taste it all the same. I know who would revel in the exposure. That's why you'll never hear me speak her name. You turned up unannounced at the preacher's funeral, claiming to be his only next of kin. Your brother told me you love creating turmoil. They cast you out, but you always find your way back in. Who doesn't shudder knowing you're approaching? Your voice is like the echo of a crypt. Is there no plague your presence won't bring? Is there no pain you don't love to inflict? You plunder the souls of the innocent, humming hymns as you cast them to the void. The threat of hell never was a deterrent. You keep its servants gainfully employed. The foreman of the jury came in weeping. You're exonerated of crimes you did commit. You took the lambs away while they were sleeping. A deed to this day you refuse to admit. I can't remember when it was not raining. Claustrophobia keeps tightening its grip. 9 commandments down and 1 remaining. This ain't the time to make a careless slip. My mistake was looking for a motive. People of your ilk just love to cause pain. How long before the sleeping centuries of justice notice? How many more dreams must die in vain? Was it you I glimpsed through the bordello window? A dashing young fellow begging you for a dance. I cried, can't you hear that ominous wind blow? Get out of there while you still got a chance. 3 days later they fished him from the river, lipstick on his neck and an empty purse. There's something a night with you will always deliver. Orphan babes and an engine running hearse. If only once more I could stand unaided and walk towards the flame beneath a blue moon. I'm one of so many you've left feeling degraded, bereft of strength, and all our hope consumed. I see the carpenter awaiting, sighing, looks like it's that time again. I keep telling you, it's pointless to go on hating that they don't care if they're wearing lace or chains. Fate won't wait to fit your agenda, but your venom consumes your ability to see. You build a ghost town from a city of splendor. I pity you, you're your own worst enemy. Your affections are always up for auction, but these nights only low bids are coming in. Caveat emptor! And proceed with caution. Some things are not advantageous to win. I declined when you passed the goblet. Finest wines make fools of even the wisest man. No sooner was the temple built than you robbed it. I don't think your suitor will post bail for you again. You rode your luck, but it died beneath you. Now the mayor of nowhere is calling for your vote. Once there was nothing I would not bequeath you. Today it's all I can do not to gloat. Back then I sat enraptured by your speaking. That was before I learned your words had claws. I don't know what it is that you're seeking, but there's gotta be a better way to get applause. I once walked 1,000 miles barefoot to free you from a web of depravity. These days, I don't even dare put a picture of you anywhere that I can see. If you could turn the clock back, would you want to? You might make errors that cut twice as deep. When love is out of reach, it sits and taunts you. How many more nights like that do you want to repeat? You're always claiming everyone mistreats you, but the Undertaker is your best friend. The Stygian odor of despair completes you. It's the sustenance on which you depend. In the condemned cell, they await your pleasure. Anticipation in their obscene panting goes before them. Breast scars beyond measure, they were carried out blindfold, tied and ranting. You only know it's too late when time deserts you. It's a one-way journey, destination unknown. For the sake of those I love, I pray someone usurps you. Your despotic regime needs to be overthrown. I looked up and saw the sun was missing. I wondered who but you would be involved. In the mortuary, the dead are reminiscing on how your sins will never be absolved. Name me one empire that has not fallen. Your time will come, in fact, it's been and gone. Can you hear those you defiled calling? They'll be the first faces you gaze upon. Hands up all those of you who heard that the pickup was not picking up at certain points there. I would love to record that on my 8-track and overdub it. Stick some piano, some bass, a lot more guitars on there. There's a nice lead guitar line that runs through there. So I'm just noodling now in reflection.